Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. This is a mega gadget collection. It's a geek gift guide. We are 1 week away from Christmas and this is probably going to be the last sort of Christmas geeky gift guide before Christmas, because a week, yeah, if you wanted some of these products you'd probably get them in time for Christmas. So I think we should crack on and show you the first product, which is something that flies. Before we show you that product, I want to say a big hello to all those of you tuning in live. This is live, of course, and if you want to use the live chat or the super chat during this video, please do. If you're watching afterwards, please do use the regular comment section. And all of these products, full disclosure, were supplied free of charge by the respective manufacturers. I'm going to share with you my honest opinion about them. I've also put links down in the video description should you wish to buy any of them at all. So without further ado, let's take a look at the first one, which is indeed from Potensic, and this is their little tiny drone. I'll show you the product box actually. It's called the Wings. So this is what the product box looks like, and it's got a 120 degree wide angle 720p HD camera, which works over Wi-Fi. If we take a look on the side, it actually lists off some of the main specifications. So we have got video recording on here and photo capture, optical flow positioning on here as well, an altitude hold mode, high load speed settings, out of range setting as well, or alarm, Wi-Fi control, and 1 button takeoff and landing, as well as some other features as well. There's an app in the Google Play Store and in the iOS App Store as well. And I wanted to list off all those specifications because this comes in at a fantastic price. I think you'll be very impressed. Now you get various bits and pieces inside the box, as well as a really good instruction manual. Shows you how to get everything up and running. You also of course get battery, charger, and you get a remote control, of course, to control the drone. We've got photo and video capture buttons on the top. We've also got various controls around here. Very easy to actually control this. I found it very easy to fly. I've only had a little fly with it because limited time at Christmas and the weather isn't great, but the controller works extremely well. And the drone itself is actually a fold down design. The battery goes in here and we can flip these out like so, and it's a very lightweight drone. So you don't need to, at the moment in the UK, you wouldn't need to register something like this, because I think it's big classed as a toy, and it's certainly light enough. We've got that camera on the front for capturing video. We've got micro SD card slot on the side, and we've also got a little bit of a rattle going on. I did crash land it once, but it works extremely well, and the video footage is more than acceptable. It's a bit of fun. It's not going to match those higher end drones, but if you want something to sort of get into this sort of hobby, then this is much more affordable than some of the other drones on the market. And I think this lends itself to a really great bit of fun. Really can get into droning, learn how to fly a little bit better, and then maybe progress onto something a little bit bigger. So that is it for the drone. I think it's a very good proposition, and it's from Potensic. It's the Potensic Wings. Now next up I'm going to show you some products from Targus. I'm going to show you this one first. This won't fit underneath the other camera, but this is a really good backpack. This has got some hidden access. What's the name of this? I think it's called the CityLite. CityLite Pro, this one's called. The CityLite Pro Secure, and this will accommodate up to a 15.6 inch laptop. There's a little sort of net pocket on the side here. Same on this side as well, and from the front it just looks like a regular backpack, does it not? With a zip on the front to access it, but hey, not on this one. You can't actually access this from the front. It's very secure, and the access is all round the back. So we've got some nice padded shoulder straps here as well. We've also got this, which gives you extra security for keeping it on your back nicely. We've also got the top carry sort of handle here for carrying it, and the actual access. There is another little pocket just down here. Let me show you that little pocket first. There's a pocket just down the bottom here. So that's just like a little slip pocket, maybe keep important documents in there if you're travelling, for example, maybe passport in this pocket here. But this can accommodate quite a bit. There's quite a bit of sort of a size to this bottom pocket. I wouldn't overload that one. I'm going to use the main compartment on this backpack, and if we open this up, we've got 2 zips that zip all the way round, and it reveals the really large cavernous interior. Now in this back section here there is an RFID protected little pocket, so if you put anything that you don't want to risk getting scanned in here, then you've got the main compartment, and then you've got these little bits on the side which you can unpop, little pop studs, and the little pop stud is going to allow you to open it almost flat, so you get a real idea of the layout of the bag. And then inside the back, so this is what's going to go against your back, you've got this Velcro fastening just here, and then you've got a large pocket to accommodate, as I say, up to a 15.6 inch, possibly 16 inch MacBook Pro laptop in there as well. There's also in that main compartment some extra netted pockets as well. There's like netted pockets here and here. Very, very nice backpack, really well made and very secure because there's no access at all from the front. So this isn't like dual access. The only way you can get into it is from the back. So very, very nicely made. Looks the part as well. I think Targus have done a fantastic job on this. It also, I should mention, when you put your laptop in there, it sort of cradles it, so it's not going to touch the bottom of the bag. It's sort of suspended, so that gives your laptop extra protection. Very, very good backpack. Let's pop that down. I've got a couple more products to show you, again from Targus. Let's start with this one here. This is their compact USB keyboard. The model number, never going to remember this, is the AKB631. You don't have to remember that. I've left links down below to the actual keyboard that I'm showing you here. The Targus products come in these plain boxes, which I know isn't very exciting to look at, but it means that the actual expense has gone into the product itself, which can't be a bad thing. And this is a USB or compact USB keyboard. This is what it looks like. It's very, very simple. There's no flip out feet. It's just rubberized pads on the bottom. And I'll give you a closer look at this actually. Let's take a closer look at this keyboard. So a standard QWERTY layout, chiclet style keys, as you can see. And you know, it feels very lightweight. Full row function keys, of course, which double up as multimedia keys. It is a very lightweight keyboard. It is gloss. I wish they'd gone for a matte finish on this that didn't pick up fingerprints and dust. And it is only wired, so you can't go wireless on this. Now, there are a lot of keyboards on the market nowadays that offer up both a wired and wireless connection. And I think it's a shame that this isn't wireless, of course. That would be a lot sort of more useful for a portable keyboard. Having to plug this in, I think, is a little bit of a downside, to be honest. I would have just liked to have seen this being wireless or wired, but alas, it is a wired keyboard. But having said that, it's very nicely laid out, really clear markings to the keys, and even though this is, it sort of screams that it's a portable keyboard, but you could use it as a compact desktop keyboard. I think that's where it belongs. So if you've got limited desktop space and you want to fit something on your desktop that doesn't take up too much room, no need for a numeric keypad, then this is a very, very nice cost-effective option. So definitely worth considering. Now, I've also got another product, comes in a plain box again. This is their USB-C Alt Mode Travel Dock. It's got a very long model number, so I'm not going to read the model number out, but again, plain box, and this is really quite good. I do like this a lot. So this is what it looks like. So we've got a nice travel dock there, and it's going to really free up some ports, or give you some extra ports on your computer or on your laptop whilst you're out and about. It's a really nice compact design. Let's take a closer look at this under the other camera here. Primarily made of plastic, but it's got an integrated cable. So this is a USB-C cable which comes out like so, and then you pop it out the back here so that it exits out the back of the dock, and then you plug in to your laptop via USB-C. It will or should work with Thunderbolt 3, but obviously not Thunderbolt 3 speed, so it's just a USB-C connection. We've got what's called like a power delivery port here. So if you've only got one port on your laptop, then you plug this in, and then you can still charge. You can still plug your charger into here, and it will pass the power through this cable and still charge your laptop. And then it gives you an additional couple of USB-A ports just here. So USB-A on that side, and then round on this side we've got a Kensington lock so that we can lock this down to a desk if you want to. We've also got an Ethernet port, and then round on this side we have got mini display port, HDMI and VGA, so all of the sort of video connections on this side. So it's giving you Ethernet, a couple of USB ports, and then a selection of video ports to connect an external monitor. I think that's a pretty good array of ports, and certainly a very useful device for if you're traveling. And I really do like the fact that we've got the integrated cable, a little bit longer as well, so a little bit more flexible than on some travel docks, but at least we've got that integrated cable going into the back of the dock. I think that's a really nice design. I think these are a nice selection of products that would really make great gifts. This one from Targus I should say. Targus. This is the beauty of doing live video. This one from Targus I think is probably my favourite because it's more sort of portable. I like these sort of portable devices, and having said that, I do like them all. I really do like the Potensic drone because I think that offers up the possibility for somebody who's new to drones to actually get a little drone that flies extremely well and still captures some video without spending too much money. And I really also like that backpack because it's super secure. So that's it for this Mega Gadget collection. All the links are down below to where you can pick these up for yourself. Before I finish the video, I do want to recognise that so many of you support me on the channel, and I want to say a big hello to those of you tuned in live. Ishi Chowdhury, Dave, thoughts on UK election? Are we doomed? Is NHS sold? Plus, who you voted for? Would never talk about politics on the channel. That's not what the channel's about at all. But it was an interesting election. Obviously, I did vote. I did watch what happened, and who knows how the UK is going to turn out after Brexit. I've got no idea. Really got no idea. I just enjoy what I do, and I enjoy producing these videos. So I'm not going to talk about politics on the channel. Also, Paul in Ireland saying good morning. Thank you very much for tuning in, Paul. And also for Fabrizio Ricky, everything is okay, Dave. Have a great day. That's a great note to end on. Have a great day too, and thank you very much for tuning in. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I've got another video coming up in about 10 minutes, so do tune in for that, and I'll see you all in the next one.